The West Wing by Edward Gorey. I actually just noticed that little boy there. I never noticed him before.
Oh, it's like not focusing. There it goes. There he is.
Okay. So we have a little lady over here, Miss.
Hoofenhagel.
No, that's not her name.
What's her name?
Her name is her.
Gaustruck.
Shh.
Say it.
You're not the one telling the story.
Okay, tell it.
I am.
Tell it.
In this dark, creepy doorway, we have Miss Gass.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Gass owned the West Wing. There were many wings in this mansion. She just owned the west part of it.
Ooh, like it?
She loves antique carpets.
Yes, she does.
You're not the one telling the story.
Okay, I'm just, yeah.
Miss Gass's sister, Miss Rose, lived in the West Wing with Miss Gass. They did not like each other. This is part of the North Wing, actually, where they have sacrifices. They board up the windows so nobody can look at the sacrifices of not 4, not 2, but 3 shoes. Oh. Miss Gass loved doors and endless hallways, so she made sure to have them put a lot of those in the West Wing. Miss Rose had magical powers. She could teleport through paintings. If you look closely, you can see her running to her true love in
I think we know who that is.
Simorphitalia.
Ooh.
You know, here's the lake of Simorphitalia where there's a lot of insects who spit in the water all day long. That's where Miss Rose went. This is Miss Gass's husband.
Ew.
Mr.
Gas.
Mr.
Gas.
Yeah, Mr. Gass. He loved to do squats all day long. So before they went out to dinner one night, he made sure to do a couple, so he had a big appetite. He uses his cane for support because he has a bad back.
Makes sense.
I know. They didn't actually go out to eat. They went up to a little loft and they had to use this ladder to get up there. You can't see it, but it's there. Miss Rose was part of the sacrifices in the North Wing. She had the people bring in little children and they roped them up in a box after Krampus killed them because they're friends with him because they're all very naughty. They're on the naughty list. This is little Nilly. She's the maid. She makes friends with the children to gain their trust before they're killed.
Creepy.
She has a sleeping draught in that little.
Ew.
What is that called? That little.
Does she have a pitcher or an urn
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
Now they say when you're in the North Wing, the children they look through this mirror. They can see the previous owners, Miss Jane. You can see her, and she loved wearing really long white dresses, so you can see a little bit of her in there. Always freak the children out. In the south part of the wing, or the house, the south wing, it's flooded, so nobody gets to go there. But sometimes if the children are naughty, they'll just lock them up in there and have them drown. So they don't have to.
Simple.
Okay, this is Mrs. Rose True Love through the painting. Mr. Mr. Whatnot. His name's Whatnot. Yeah. And she really turns her on just having him all ready for her when she gets there through the painting.
I
So-
see.
He's waiting for her. He's looking over the railing, making sure she's coming.
Ew.
Miss Jane,
Speaking of which.
she tries to help the children by scaring them and not letting Nilly gain their trust. Excuse you. And she scares them by any means possible by, sticking tissue on the wall.
That's
'cause there might be
terrifying.
giants living in the North Wing, so she tries to scare them. This is Mr. Whatnot. Miss Rose loves him so much that she has a bust of him in her room.
Creeper.
But nothing else in her room, just the bust. That's all she needs.
That's all she needs.
It looks like Mr. Gas died. He died. He had a very unfortunate accident. I think they're going to take him to the North Wing with the other dead children, for sacrificing. This is the stairway to get to the North Wing. You may notice this little alcove. It's actually a secret entrance that leads to the painting that only Miss Rose knows of. Everyone else just thinks it's a weird little place in the wall. She knows the truth. This is Miss Jane. As you can see, she's written a little note for the children in the North Wing and dead Mr. Gast, so they can try and escape before they're all sacrificed. Mr. Gast didn't like that, and he fell back in his chair. He probably hit his head in the process, but we don't know because
That's
it's
a
behind
shame.
a wall.
Mm.
Oh, looks like Mr. Gas came back to life. He was wrapped in a lot of bandages, magical bandages, and they got him back to life, even though he's now mummified. Miss Rose, she rolled up her true love and she rolled him into the carpet so she could have him actually with her, even though he's just part of the painting. She thought she could have it all, but nope. Anyways, it looks like Mr. Gas, or no, that's not Mr. Gas, sorry. Miss Jane didn't like that because those two sisters are just ruthless, and she's trying to tell the children that they need to get out of there, even though, like her, they're already dead, and they don't know. But, this is also part of the, South Wing, where the flooding is, and, yeah. It's just really broken down. There's flooding, broken
And
floors.
flooding.
One of the children, little Dixie, she
Unfortunate
went
end.
voodoo, and she didn't die. And she killed a cat.
Gross.
Hung it on the wall to protect herself from Miss Rose and Miss Gas. Miss Rose found her and put her in the vase for a punishment. Teach her a lesson.
Punishment in my purse.
Miss Gas didn't know and went down her favorite endless hallways to try and look for Mr. Gas because actually Miss Rose killed him. Oh, look. The cat that Dixie killed came back to life in parrot form. It looks like a parrot.
It's creepy. That's new. What happened there?
Dad did say it was really rare book.
So what happened there?
Miss Gass found the little cat that Dixie killed, and that's actually his blood splattered on the rock. Yeah, she put it on the table as a sign of like a trophy. Like, I killed the parrot. There's little Dixie. She turned completely white because she was really scared when she saw Miss Jane. All of her turned white, even her hair. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
She actually got sundown syndrome and started scratching at the walls completely naked. But the North Wing is being completely ruined right now because of her and her little problem at night.
Her problem.
That's Mr. Gass. He's also trying to come back to life, but it's not working out well. The end. Thank you very much for listening to The West Wing by Edward Gorey.
And
thank you, Daddy, for getting the book for me. I really like it. I think you probably already know this, but this is my favorite part.